What's poppin', boys and girls? Saberwolf94, and I just watched the latest Pokemon Direct for the upcoming games, of course. Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield, that's what they're going to be called. And the guessing games have already started. I have a few thoughts when it comes to the logos, when it comes to the region that they showed for these games. My guess is probably going to be someplace in Europe. Coal mining was a big aspect of that little trailer, and it might even be Russia. Like I'm thinking, they might be based on the region, might be based on Russia. It might be based on like Poland, Germany. It might even be like the UK. Not sure about Scotland too much, but it must be in Europe. Like from the architecture, from the stuff they showed, it looks like a really pretty region. Returning back into the gyms, there's going to be gyms again. And it really is, I like that they emphasized it's really rural and urban at the same time. Yeah, it has a bunch of rural places, a bunch of snow, and a bunch of urban places. You see a lot of those construction trolleys that were present in the trailer, and it seems really good. I have a good feeling about it. Hopefully, it turns out to be true because we always have a really good feeling. Like I had a good feeling with X and Y, I had a good feeling with Sun and Moon, and of course they turned out to be good games, but I really just wanted more. Like they just had something that they were lacking, that mystery aspect, that exploration aspect. So hopefully they deliver on this. Producer is of course Junichi Masuda, and the director is Shigeru Mori. I guess standard stuff. It seems that's gonna. This is how it seems is gonna be, ever since Sun and Moon. And I guess we gotta talk about the starters here. So we got three really cool starters. You got the Groki, the little grass chimp there. There was a long sequence when you saw it from the back as it was climbing, and it really looks like a freaking... It almost looks like a Chespin ripoff in a way. It looks like they used like the Chespin design and made like a chimp out of that design. You know, the brown, the green, the way they combined it, the way it looks from the back. It's just very Chespin-like. It is a pretty original design though when you look at it from the front. It looks really good, like a grass chimp. It's nice. Scorbunny, this might be my favorite Fire Bunny Pokemon, Fire Rabbit. It looks really cool, man. It gives me some Digimon vibes, but it looks really fly. I can't wait to see what it evolves to and the dual type it's gonna have, if they do have any dual types. But it looks really cool. It was the first starter they featured on the trailer, like when the starters showed up for the first time, and it's really cute. I really like it. Not sure how I feel about that little stitch it has above its nose or whatever the fuck it is. Pretty cool though, like really simple design with white and red and a little bit of red. It's simple, but it's very cool. And then last but not least, we got Sobble here, giving me some Mudkip vibes. Maybe that's good. Maybe it'll end up being kind of shit like Poplio. I feel like this starter's at least, I mean, I don't know. Maybe they'll end up being how Sun and Moon, they kind of disappointed us a bit, like especially the Popular line. But it's a water lizard, Sobble. They said it's kind of timid, its nature, and it might end up being kind of cool. We'll have to wait and see. It's like an aquatic water lizard or whatever. And it is indeed giving me those Swampert vibes. Like I wonder if it's going to end up being a water ground Pokemon, maybe like water poison, something else. It's a lizard. Who knows? So those are their names, Groki, Scorbunny, and Sobble. And they really revealed a lot in this trailer, like the architecture. Once again, I just have all these guessing games. It seems to be some sort of wintry region in Europe. Snow was a big part of that too. And they showed the characters, like both the male and the female, are wearing hats. Like I looked around trying to figure out if there's like any significance in those style of hats in certain countries, but didn't come up with much. I guess coal mining is a really big aspect, and perhaps indeed it's going to be like Russia. The region is based on Russia, maybe Poland, Belgium, Germany. Like the whole shield and sword aspect, it's a lot. It has to do with knighthood, of course. So, I mean, when you think about knighthood, I'm thinking about like the British, the UK, like how it was many, many, many years ago, like that sort of gothic atmosphere. So who knows? Maybe it's a blend of a lot of regions in Europe and Russia. It's still too early, I guess. But that's the theme they have going there. The region is called Galar. I don't know if I mentioned this or not yet. They didn't say which sort of real life place it's based on. They just said it's Galar. Lots of snow, few lakes, some good nature going on, and coal mining and construction trolleys. So yeah. But I just thought I'd share you guys what my thoughts are. I have a lot of expectations for these games. It just seems like so long since I've fully enjoyed like a Pokemon game, and I could just say, "Mwah, it's perfect." So hopefully they deliver. Obviously, this is coming on the Nintendo Switch. The engine does seem to be the Pikachu Let's Go Pikachu engine, which isn't a bad thing. I never played Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, but one of the things that I think they changed, and that's good, is the sound effects and a lot of the sort of X and Y engine that was around in ORAS, the Sun and Moon as well. I didn't like those sound effects too much. Maybe you guys don't even know what I'm talking about, but hopefully we're dealing with some new advanced, enhanced shit here. They did say that they're trying to push themselves to make this like the best Pokemon game of all time, trying to top themselves, and that's good. Of course, they did say they're trying a lot of new shit, which I'm taking with a grain of salt. Maybe that's gonna end up being a good thing. Maybe that's gonna end up being some shit. But they did say they were experimenting. They're gonna add a lot of new shit, a lot of new mechanics or whatever, and I'm iffy on that. Hopefully they don't go overboard. Hopefully they introduce stuff that just makes sense and make the game more streamlined and don't include like fucking annoying things that make the game just less old school than it already has become. And that's my only worry. But what else did Shigeru Omori say? I don't remember on top of my head here. I'm just making this really quick video just after I saw like the direct, the stream there, and then watching the trailer and collecting my thoughts for a bit. But yeah, really exciting. We're gonna have to get a Nintendo Switch, of course, for us that didn't buy just yet. I'm still waiting for them to announce like a Nintendo Switch Pro, Nintendo Switch Mini, or whatever, so that I don't buy stuff twice and shit. But really exciting. So far, I'd say when it comes to the starters, Grookey, it might end up being really cool, like a monkey dude, but I would say I'm not digging it too much. Scorbunny, I dig it the best. I think I'm going to be in the majority here. A lot of people are probably already picked Scorbunny as their favorite. And Sobble, it's kind of cool. Hopefully it doesn't end up like Poplio, because I didn't like how that Poplio ended up. Like they tried to do the effeminate thing with that Pokemon and it just didn't work out like it works with other Pokemon. Normally, usually I'm like a water dude, but I mean, Fennekin was my starter of choice in 6th gen, and 7th gen, once again, like I was a Litten dude. The cat won me over. So hopefully, I mean, not hopefully, if the Fire Bunny ends up being the coolest again, cool. If Sobble ends up being Fly, then that's cool too. We'll have to wait and see. So I think this video should be wrapped up. I don't think there's anything else to talk about here. I'm not gonna break down the trailer frame by frame, like item by item. I think I covered most of the stuff, like the architecture, the coal mining aspect to it. Lots of snow, which is also why it leads me to believe it might be something to do with Russia. And the whole night theme going is like I'm pretty sure both the animal on both the shield and the sword logo, it's like a wolf. So yeah, wolf or lion. Maybe it looks like a lion too in a way. I wonder, is this the UK maybe, based on the UK region? We'll see. But so far, it got me pretty hyped, I'm not gonna lie. It looked pretty cool. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys subscribe and leave a like. Share this with your friends. This is a TCG channel, of course, but when it comes to big news like the latest Pokemon games, I cover this stuff too. We're gonna be talking about these Pokemon games for a good while until they get released. So this is a good start. Thank you guys for watching. Of course, feel free to leave your comments on what you guys think about these new Pokemon games. The region you guys think, this is the most thing I'm curious about. The region. What kind of region is this Galar region going to be based on in real life? Leave your thoughts if you have any. But thank you guys for watching. Saberwolf94, and I'm out. We'll say.